Hello and welcome to Two Bros One Couch. I'm Dozza.
I'm Marco.
This is the show we talk to you about the weekend's games and goings on. Let's speak FA Cup.
FA Cup special. Happy days. Great weekend for the neutral and for the Manchester United fans.
Giant killing season.
Giant killing season all over the place. Leeds took an L. Liverpool took an L.
Hull took
Both
a big L.
them teams start with L.
Oh, it's mad. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not.
Newcastle got a beating.
Newcastle took an L.
Tottenham struggles.
Mad. Tottenham struggles, but do you know what? They got the victory in the end. Some teams
Get the job done, innit?
Some teams get the job done. I haven't heard from a Liverpool fan in quite some time now.
I ain't seen anyone yet. Have anyone seen Neil? Neil Robshaw.
Who's he? I've got one guy called Rory. He's a Liverpool fan. He's still chatting. But you know what? I respect him because he's not gone missing.
Paul Pite, you've gone missing. Where you at?
I need to see you guys. Listen, Liverpool took the L. Wolves didn't get lucky.
Deserved. Fully deserved.
I said the same against Swansea when they went there. And I said the same for Southampton when they went there. Apparently, it will be, if it's 4 losses, because they play Chelsea this week, tomorrow, yeah? That's the biggest, longest losing streak at home.
If they don't win that, the only team that they've beat is Plymouth.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing going on in Plymouth. I've been there. Dead.
Wolves went there, terrorised them, got the victory. Out of the FA Cup.
If you disrespect the cup, yeah?
I mean, that's...
If you disrespect the cup, then whatever happens, innit?
The bottom line is that's the main talking point. The main talking point is, did they disrespect the cup, or have they just not got a strength in depth squad?
You don't even need one. You're not even in Europe. I don't get this.
Why?
And
are
I'm
you
not speaking as a Man
team?
United fan to Liverpool fans and taking the mick. I'm saying Liverpool not even in Europe. If you went to the FA Cup final, it'd be like, 4 extra games? You telling me Coutinho can't play 4 extra games?
I think
Maybe
he can.
too tired.
I think he can.
Firmino can't play 4 extra games.
As far as I'm concerned, they don't even need to play. Look here, right? If you're thinking, I've got Chelsea coming up, so I'm going to need to rest a couple of players.
Yeah,
then
couple.
You just rest a couple. You don't go nuts. Do you know what I mean? You don't go that extreme, Woodburn. These are young kids coming up against big men in the Championship.
Yeah.
And it's not like Wolves were on a downer in the Championship. They're not playing too badly. So you kind of disrespected your own fans.
It's teeth.
And you just,
teeth.
yeah. And
they pay big money to go and watch that at the end of the day. And this is why I don't like it. Leeds, their fans, gone all the way down to Sutton. Paid big money. What? Probably all round ticket, travel.
Yeah.
Must be near £100. Must be. They've paid and they've gone to go and watch that. Do you know what I mean? That's disrespect.
It's disrespectful. Some people are like, oh, well, Man United's second string cost 300 million. What does that tell you? You're answering your own question. It's just strength and depth.
There you go.
The second string, and it's not second string. All he did was rest a couple of players. He rested Pogba. He rested Ibra.
Yeah, there was people who were in and amongst the first team. It wasn't like it was reserves who were never involved.
He basically set out a team that weren't there to excite, but just there to win.
Good enough to get the job done.
Just to get the job done. And Liverpool should have done the same, knowing that at the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, they can't afford to be out of competitions. Liverpool fans don't even think he can win the Prem. If you ask a Liverpool fan now, do you think we can win the Prem? Liverpool fans who are true Liverpool fans, who know the deal, will be like, no, I don't think we can win the Prem.
Man can't even say we're being biased.
We were
raving about Liverpool at the end of the season.
Listen,
check episodes 4, 5.
Episodes 3 through till 7 till 8 till whenever, I've been raving about Liverpool. So I'm not being biased. I am talking truth. That is the truth. You know it's the truth. I know it's the truth. Liverpool are out now. This is their season done. The only thing they can do now, is pick up them 3 points every week to make sure, that they're in and amongst that top 4 to get Champions League football.
Let's talk about Huddersfield Town.
Yeah.
Huddersfield Town with stuff. Again, they fell off. They fell off a little bit, and it was like the bubble burst.
Yeah.
But now,
they've
they've strengthened. I've seen a few signings.
Yeah.
I don't know much about these signings, but they're signing people.
Everybody's been talking about it. Huddersfield Town going to games, 70% possession, 65% possession. They're never really getting outplayed by anyone, But in the end of the day, all of a sudden, they'll be 1-0 down. And then you look at the stats and you think, how have you had 18 shots
Yeah.
and not scored? So basically what they needed was a striker. They've gone to Chelsea, taken Isaiah Brown. Good little player. Not seen loads of him. Seen him in a couple of reserve league games.
Bagging goals.
He's a good player, yeah? Colin Quana, or Quana, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Obviously, now that they bought him, I looked obviously on YouTube, wanted to see a couple of goals. He looked big and strong. Obviously, I've not seen loads of goals. I've just seen how big in stature he is.
Yeah.
If he can get scoring and Isaiah Brown can get scoring, you've got two scorers who can put away the chances that you're ultimately creating every single game. If they can do that for the second part of the season, I think you're onto a bit of a winner.
Battered Rochdale 4-0.
Battered them, and it doesn't matter if people think that was an even game. I look at the stats and look at the scoreline.
All in favour.
All in favour.
The blue and white army.
Definitely. And, you know, they march on. Obviously, I've just seen the draw. We just watched the draw live. Yeah. Mad thing. City at home. I'll be going. Are you coming?
We need to
You're
go.
coming.
Anthony Harris.
Anthony Harris will be there. As soon as I seen Huddersfield at home,
We were gassed.
I was thinking, sit.
It's going to be a mad game, you know.
That's going to be crazy. Both footballing teams, if you look at it in that respect, yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Aaron Moy, is he going to play?
I don't think Aaron Moy can play. I know everyone's saying, this and that, and there's something. But I don't think he will play because I think City will be like, no, he's our player. Imagine Aaron Moy scored the winner against City. That would not be in favour of City's hierarchy. So it's not going to happen. And he'll be a massive loss because obviously
shipped off to China real quick.
real quick. Real quick. If we move on to Man United, if you watch that game, pedestrian, awful. I don't care what he says about Fellaini. What he says
Kermit.
about Bastion, I don't care because if don't even try that sipping your teeth thing,
on,
right? I'll tell you this now. No, you're not winning this battle.
Go on.
Yeah, as a United fan, yeah, and as a human being,
I'm on deep dip.
yeah, I don't want to see two dead people in the central midfield. Yes, he set up the goal. Yes, he scored a goal. They both scored a goal, yeah? What I'm trying to say is, weren't that the most boring midfield you've ever seen?
In the first half, everyone was dead, though. Everyone was dead.
In the second half, they were both dead.
Luke Shaw looking like he'd been on pork chops.
I'm not talking about Luke Shaw.
No, I'm talking about everyone, because it's a collective. We're not talking about two. Don't stop picking out two players. They were all dead in the first half.
Right.
Martial, touch of a curb.
The way United need to play, yeah, they need a midfielder who can drive on. None of them two can drive on.
Agreed.
Yeah? So it hinders the performance of the rest of the players that they have to do. You ever played five-a-side?
Yeah.
With a fat cunt like me? Yeah? And you know I've got a good touch, yeah? I'm big bud. But, yeah? I've got a great touch, yeah? And I can do a skill and get past the man. But I'm not doing all that running, yeah? All of a sudden I'm playing with you. And you need a runner. Because at the end of the day, it's just you. And you're doing all the running. Are you going to start losing your touch too? Are you going to start getting like, I can't play with this?
I think you need to start giving props. I think you need to give props.
What? I'll give him props. I'll give him a paddle and a boat and tell him to bounce. Do you know the only respect I've got for Bastion is the fact that everyone thought he was going. I thought he was going. Yeah? And he's done like what a professional should do. He's worked hard. He's got back into the team. Now he's back in the squad. He ain't moaned.
Made no fuss. He said I want to leave.
Every time he's on
he said I want to go back to
Twitter
Germany
or Instagram, he's always just like Manchester United this, Manchester United that. He's obviously got the respect and values of an old-time player. He's an old-time player and he's got the respect and values. At the same time, bro, listen, man tried to get past one of them man with a bit of speed. Yeah? There was no getting past. And do you know what they said? They said they put him in a trap there.
Yeah, I heard that. And he's fallen right for it.
I just thought he didn't fall for the trap. He thought he had a bit more pace. He didn't have it.
Martial passed his test.
There's no doubt about it. You could see he's not happy.
Yeah.
He's set up two. Didn't smile once.
Man,
He don't look like a gecko though. Anyway, we're not going into the whole Man United thing today. We all know as Man United fans, whoever's a Man United fan out there, that our midfield was dead. United through, Chelsea through,
Arsenal through,
Danny
Welbeck.
Hey, listen.
Yo, we need
just sprinkling that shit.
to do that because this is the thumbnail right now, bro. There you go. Welbeck, oi.
That was big.
Sick finish.
Big.
Do
you see the little ding? I don't know if it was Topo / Dink, but I don't care. But that's a big finish.
That guy.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate that. I love him. I do. I love.
He's
I loved him at
I've always
United.
been a massive fan of Danny
I hate
Welbeck.
that he plays for Arsenal right now. But
when I used to play FIFA and Danny Welbeck was still playing for United, he started over Rooney, and I've always liked him. I've liked him. I used to call myself Danny Welbeck. Do you remember when I was at that tournament?
Yeah, I do.
Put Danny Welbeck on my bag. Yeah, because I've
that
always
on.
liked him. There's a big thing going on at the moment. Yeah, should the FA Cup winner get a Champions League spot over 4th place? Would that make the cup
something needs to be done.
more teams definitely going for it?
Something needs to be done. Yeah, I think
need to
we
look
need to
into
do
it.
that. FA Cup, yeah.
Because if the FA Cup
winners.
guaranteed a Champions League spot or a Champions League qualifying spot, a lot of teams would then go into it going, do you know what? And we're talking about even the teams, like you said, who are in the Premier League and the Premier League status is a thing. Because remember, that's money. Champions League qualifying groups.
Yeah,
that's
of course,
status.
gosh.
Then again, would there be any giant killings then? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because, and that is the magic sometimes. Sutton beating Leeds is magical.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Lincoln winning the other day, magical. And you see them managers who have made that happen, and you can see the joy.
Yeah.
Now, if you get a team going to Lincoln and they're playing full strength because they know that they're getting into Champions League if they win the cup at some point, Lincoln are going to be like, that's class, I'll do all this work.
No, not really worth
You know
it.
what I mean? For Pogba and them lot to show off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what they want. That's the magic.
At
The
same
magic is
time-
there. Players are playing against them.
At the same time, that's what I was just about to say as well. You've hit the nail on the head. The managers sometimes, I reckon, of the other teams hate when a reserve team gets in, because when they lose to a reserve team, it's like we could have done so much more. We could have had so much more fun.
You get drawn Arsenal or whatever, and then you're like, yes, Arsenal.
Yeah, you want to
Sanchez,
see. You want to see Sanchez on the ball.
The magic would be you're playing against them players. Sutton United would be playing against flipping Arsenal's first team. Imagine that. That's magic.
Or just
imagine if, because there's if they beat them.
Yeah, that I mean it's a big if, but
because you know when you're telling your grandchildren that story rather than just beating average Joe and you're beating Sanchez and them man Welbeck. There's the magic.
There's the magic. And
yes,
to be fair,
place,
you know what? You know what?
Switch that.
Sutton would just raise the game even more.
Exactly.
If they saw that team lineup and were like Vaz Clark, Welbeck, Sanchez, Ozil. Yeah.
And maybe I'd win more bets. I like that idea.
What do you think, guys?
I like that idea. We need to get
tweeters,
Marco on the FA panel.
I'm gonna go and talk to some people, but you need to tweet us, messages, let us know your thoughts on the FA Cup and if it could be saved by a Champions League spot or qualifying spot.
For the draw, we watched the draw together.
We did.
Gassed.
Get these fixtures up.
Hoping for mine.
Burnley Lincoln.
Burnley through.
Yeah, I think Burnley through. The fact that they're at home and Lincoln Lincoln do look good, but I think it'll come to the end of their FA Cup run. They'll go out with a huff and a puff, but I think Burnley should see it through.
Yeah.
Fulham Tottenham, hard one for me. Hard one.
Fulham are on stuff at the moment.
Fulham look good at home, yeah. They score goals.
Yeah.
The only thing is Tottenham, they just look like they can go anywhere. It don't matter. They look like they can go anywhere.
I don't think Tottenham will do what they did against Wickham. I think they'll go a bit stronger next time. Tottenham for me, that one. What are you saying?
I think replay.
Really?
Back to Tottenham.
And then Tottenham win.
Blackburn, Manchester United. I also think a replay.
Man United.
Sutton, Arsenal. Arsenal all day long. Sutton haven't got a chance.
What, on the 3G?
On the 3G, Arsenal are going to rip them to shreds.
Different ball game on the 3G.
I don't care, bro. It's going to be a 5 or a 6.
Arsenal will rip them, man.
Arsenal will rip them. And no disrespect, Sutton have done well. They took out Leeds.
I'm glad they got this draw.
Yeah,
They deserved this after beating Leeds.
I don't want them to go out to like a Wolves or someone.
Yeah, I've been dead.
I want them to go out to a Premiership team and they'll be happy to go out to a Premiership team. And what more Premiership team than the best passing team in the league, essentially, than Arsenal? Middlesbrough, Oxford.
Borough.
Replay. Wolves, Chelsea. Don't matter what team Chelsea put out. Yeah, their strength in depth is just as strong as the top strengths in depths out there. And you know what I mean? They'll just put anyone out and beat Wolves. Huddersfield, Man City.
Come on, town!
Come on, town!
Yo!
I said at the start of the show that City would win, and I think City will still win. But I hope it's a great game. I do.
Rodney Rowe, I need a shirt to wear for
I
that
hope
day.
it's a fantastic game.
Rodney Rowe, I need a shirt. Get me a shirt, man.
Don't start saying replay on time.
No, I'm imagining like the betting slip in front of me. Right, I'm going. Yeah, sit.
Say, Millwall, Derby, or Leicester.
Right. So a triple threat match: Leicester, Derby, Millwall. Who's going through?
Triple threat match.
It's a triple threat match, bro.
Derby.
Who's going through? Derby through, yeah. Derby.
Yeah.
I'm saying Derby too.
Yeah, triple threat match, Derby. That's it, really. Like I keep saying to you, obviously we've got our breakaway show now, the Mass Debate. I know you like that. People are saying to me, oh, it sounds a lot weirder when you say it. Yes, it does. So if you've got anything you want to masturbate over, you just let us know.
It does sound weird when you say it.
I'm glad it sounds like that.
Yeah, I like
it's meant to sound like that. Anything you need to masturbate over, you.
Now don't do that as well.
Listen,
Yo.
anything.
Nah, don't.
You need to masturbate over, you let me know.
Dozza.
I'll be Marco.
We'll see you in the next one. Peace.